All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing a freaking cube draft on Arena. This is the Chromatic cube. It's back as you wait for the brand new set, folks. 10 new brews. Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm pumped. You should be too, but we ain't there yet. Obviously, we have a little bit of time to kill before then. So let's look at our pack here. This is the Chromatic cube. It's like a 5-color bullshit kind of cube. You know, kind of almost like a commander cube, and then like it's just like a bunch of big dumb stuff. Speaking of big dumb stuff, we got Cityscape Leveler here. We got Pelucranos Obsidat. That's a pretty fun card. Incubation Druid, a couple lands. Cityscape Leveler does seem pretty sweet. It's kind of like a low interaction, high big stuff format. If I recall correctly, I haven't played it, honestly. So Leveler is pretty nice for that. I feel like Incubation Druid is also just a good choice. Any rampy stuff is pretty good. And the ramp, like there's a million big idiots, but the ramp cards are, you know, a little harder to get access to. So I'll just take the Incubation Druid, honestly. Take the ramp card. Just kind of go from there. And we'll figure out big stuff later, you know. All right, so past a pack with Cackle with Power. Black Mark Connections, Ultimatum. You got Spar's Headquarters is pretty gas. It's probably playing a lot of colors. Also, Spring Bloom Druid, pretty cool card. Just like a ramp card that also fixes, puts cards in the graveyard. Honestly, it might just be our pick here. Again, it's another ramp card. We don't know what colors we are just yet. Sticking Headquarters this early is kind of eh. And the rest of this pack kind of sucks, honestly. Cards like Virtue of Strength or whatever is pretty silly. So let's take Spring Bloom Druid, just cut off green, and take all the rampy cards. I love Garrick Relentless. I don't know why I'm such a big fan of this card, but me and Garrick, we get along. I'm a big fan of this card. It's also interaction, too, which is kind of cool. There's not a lot of removal in this format. This is a good removal spell. It's also a threat, so pretty big fan of Garrick. Lord Skitter's kind of cute too, but we get to stay on color here and get a Planeswalker and a threat. That plays well with our first few picks. Swarm Saboteur is actually a really, really good card from Alchemy. Skull Prophet's kind of interesting too, but yeah, we're just going to take the Garrick here. Love me a Garrick. Ooh, boy. Alright, so mono green card's not really here. So Shkana, but kind of hard to get Delirium. So we got Yorion. We could just be a Yorion deck. It's obviously a thing we could do. We got Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. Pretty powerful card for Mana Dork decks, but obviously it is blue. Kiora's kind of cool. Also kind of a ramp card. Also kind of a draw card. We have another Triome, and then Tatiova, which is not a bad card either. I'm going to take the Kiora, I think. Just ramps, draws. Another Planeswalker. Good thing to cast early. Yeah. Taking Yorion's like, it's pretty hard to play Yorion. And the problem is when you're playing a multicolor deck, you can take a lot of lands. In which case you don't have playables to play Yorion too, so. Thassa. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Bank Job. Maybe upkeep, exile bottom creature card of your library. You may cast the card this turn. If it BMX end step, put that card in your graveyard and make a treasure. Okay, sure. Archon, Relic of Legends. Kind of like Dryad here, honestly. I think Tatiova is kind of nice, honestly, but Captain Lannery Storm, Voicer, so just take the Dryad. Same idea. First drawing cards and ramping. This card's great. Plays defensively well. No reason to really pick another color because these cards are good enough for that. Just take Dryad. So we're mono green machine so far. Man, folks, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, please. Helps out a ton, supports the channel. Free to do. If you like my content, like 10 new brews, like the things that I do on stream and enjoy me as a content creator, support. Hit the support button. Super easy. That's a card. That's exactly what we're looking for. Hi, you figure the big stuff out later, you know. It's also a Nasika's Chariot, which is really, really good too, but I think Krasis is like the literal perfect card for what we're trying to do here. So slam the Krasis. And take the mana first, figure out the big things later. Easy game. So, looking for more cheap mana ramp, but as far as what we're doing here, it's pretty good. You know, Llanowar Elves, Delighted Halfling, and Elvish Mystic are all major priorities. You got Cube for Charity coming up. We're doing the work on behind the scenes on that. The assistant hiring, again, if you missed it, I did 12 interviews over the last 3 days. A lot of interviews. Goose Mother's gas, too. So is Hornet Queen. Hiring a new assistant, 10 new brews, Bronze to Mythic, a lot of things happening. Is it Hornet Queen or Goose Mother here? So obviously Goose Mother fits with the splash with Krasis. This is a good card too, honestly. Hornet Queen is pretty busted. It's kind of hard to beat. But I guess like if decks are going really, really large, Hornet Queen might not matter. That's tough. Honestly. Hydra's cheaper, attacks better, draws cards. Plays better with Kiora. Damn. Hornet Queen's pretty good, though. I'll take Hornet Queen. I like Hornet Queen. Don't get to play with Hornet Queen too often. Alright, so we got Winota, Vivian, Monsters, Acolyte. Pretty awesome Planeswalker, obviously. Makes 3/3s. Cast creatures. Pretty happy with that. So we're mostly... Also, we're just like mostly green. We're just like green, splashing blue at the moment.
I love Ikoria.
Really, really, really want a Land of War Elves and a Delighted Halfling. Tatiova could be a last pick or whatever. Yeah, I agree. That card could definitely wheel. So our pack, we almost first picked the Leveler, and now it just tables. It makes sense, right? Just the usual. Yeah, Leveler's great. So sure, that's where we're at. Gives us a little removal in our mono green deck, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, just want cheap, rampy stuff. It's important. Mind Stone, Cold Steel Heart, Bark Channel Pathway is nice. That's pretty cool. A little blue-green land for our trouble. Like that one a lot. Leveler Wheels. I would definitely play Tatiova in this deck, so pretty cool card. It's like Tire Striker on steroids. It just costs a little more, you know? Yeah, whenever you play a cube like this, it's really important to prioritize the cheap cards because there are so many big stupid cards that, like, it's very easy to end up with, like, you know, 11 6-drops or whatever, and you don't want to be there. Kind of don't want any of these cards. I mean, Skull Prophet's a mana door, but it's black and no black cards. Realm Breaker's not, like, an insane card. That could be a card we take. Halfling's not in the cube? What? Why? How is the lighted halfling not in this cube? Doesn't make any sense. Who designed this cube? What's happening?
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
None of the Lord of the Rings cards are? Why? That's weird. That's really weird. It's a freaking cube. You know, like, it was put the good cards in. That's the whole point. Oh, it's Avacyn's Pilgrim, too. That's true. All right, so Tatiova tables. Also Ishkana. But getting Delirium's, like, pretty tough. I think Tatiova's sweet. Tile Striker adjacent, you know? Alright, so... Pretty good...
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Mama! Mama! We tabled our mother. Love it. Caleb thought it was a rights issue. They aren't allowed to use the Lord of the Rings cards that they made Magic cards of, and that are on their platform because of rights. That'd be really weird. But all right, this pack is pretty bad for us. There's one green card. A token will be created under your control. Make that plus squirrels. Oh, that's actually pretty good, right? We have, I mean, Garrick makes tokens. That's it, I guess. I guess Hornet Queen makes tokens. I guess it's just like a card, right? Like it's just like a 3/3 for 3 with some upside and stuff. Warzone Duplicator enters the battlefield, return to each opponent controls powerless in the owner's hand. If it wasn't, okay, make a duplicate of it, but you're in. That's kind of a cool card, actually. The Warzone Duplicator. I don't want any of these lands. Like I'm not playing mana comp in this deck, and we don't want Rockvale Vale either. So I'll try this card. It's a big dumb card. Play for blue or colorless. So you get to bounce a creature an opponent controls that's smaller than it, and then make a copy of it like in cast. It's kind of cool. Double Season is not even in the conversation, I don't think. We're not making many tokens at all. Your deck would need to be, like, every card needs to make a token for that card to be playable. So, all right. So, we got the Elvish Mystic. Literally taking it over anything. Don't even care it's in the pack. There are some good cards here, you know, Vorn Collects, Awaken the Woods, whatever. But yeah, there's no... one of the most important parts about cube drafting is value over replacement. So, like, even, you know, how hard is it to get a certain kind of card? There are probably 20 good 6-drops in the cube. You know, there are only 3 Llanowar Elf effects in the entire cube. So, irreplaceable as far as 1-mana dork goes. There's plenty of the big 6-drops. So, I would struggle to think of a card I would take in this deck over Elvish Mystic. So, and now let's get the other one too, Llanowar Elf. So we got a Sneaky God of a Tree. Honestly, not the worst to start. It's like a mana dork, but just gonna take a land here. I think take the Triome. Yeah, just take Triome here. It's pretty easy, I think. Yeah, Tooth and Nail. It's just, again, there's just a million big, dumb, stupid cards in this cube. You know, just like make sure your mana works, make sure you can ramp. Explorer, phenomenal. Again, another card where it'd be hard to imagine a card I would take over this. Mirari's Wake, what's this card do? Surgical Metamorph. 4/4, a 0/0. 1 less to cast, I'm a draw. It's just a clone. Okay, that's kind of a cool card. But yeah, easy Explorer. Nissa, Ascended Animist. Pretty good Planeswalker, actually. There's a lot of, like, oh, it's also Minxie. Minxie Boo costs 5. Right, this is the alchemy version of Minxie Boo. We have no red sources at all right now. I think we just play Nissa. Take the Nissa. This is pretty good, actually. There's a lot of artifacts and enchantments to kill. Makes threats. Planeswalkers seem pretty nice. So I'm taking the Nissa. We've already passed Stomping Ground. A few other red-green duels. Minxie Boo is good, but, like, yeah. Field of the Dead. We have no lands in Field of the Dead. Courser of Kruvik's great. Love it. Pretty easy pick. We're at 16 playables, and we have 2 good lands so far. So we're very light on lands. But we're basically just mono green splashing for a couple blue cards. So, like, our mana base, if it's just, you know, 13 forest, a couple duels, and some mana fixing lands, it's totally fine. Finale of Devastation is not really that exciting, honestly. Temple of Plenty. Hall of Oracles. If you play instant or sorcery spell, add a counter. It's kind of whatever. All these cards are just kind of whatever. I doubt we're playing Finale, but whatever. Sure, I guess. 16 playables. Deck seems sweet. Again, we have 1 1-drop and 2 2-drops right now, because that's the part of the curve in this cube. It doesn't even exist. So if you want to win, you got to take those cheap cards and make it work. Fiend Artisan does not really fit that bill. Honestly, Huntsman Redemption is pretty good. It also makes token. Which I said, we didn't take the Skitter Fang or whatever, I guess. But Fiend Artisan's pretty bad in this deck. Lantern of Revealing is a mana rock that can filter also. It's actually kind of interesting. But I'm going to take the Redemption. We can, like, sack a String Bloom or whatever. Kind of cool, too. I have not built 10 New Brews decks yet, so obviously give me your thoughts on what you want to see in the comments, in the chat, in the Discord, and everything else. Chitter Fang plays. We have token stuff now. I mean, I don't know if we're going to play it or not, but just like a card. You can play on turn 3. Does some stuff. Got a few bodies here. Mana curve still much higher than I want it to be. Again, I would, you know, kill for... Like, if you told me that I can... Next pack, I can get a Llanowar Elves, a Rampant Growth, and, like, 2 other cards, and I would just be done. That's it. I'd be happy. So, all the green cards table. Awaken the Woods is honestly pretty powerful. They are tokens, too. Managers, whatever. Vorinclex is good. I guess we have a bunch of Planeswalkers, too, so Vorinclex is pretty sick. Let's take Vorinclex, yeah. Vorinclex is kind of good in this deck. We have a lot of Planeswalkers. It's kind of cool. Overgrown Tomb or Asika. Asika is a mana fixer and a ramp card, so I think it's a pretty easy one, most likely. Don't really need Overgrown Tomb for anything. We actually already have a black source randomly and have no black cards, so I guess there is the ability on Chatterfang. I don't even play that though, honestly. So yeah, take the Asika. Yeah, I would say we're like probably not playing the Chatterfang, whatever card. The Metamorph can go on the board also. We're at 20 playables right now, so we can definitely make some cuts here, which is kind of nice. Kind of a lot of random 3s, so. What's up, Font? How's it going, folks? Just doing a little cube draft today. We got Modern Super League starts in about 2 hours. It's the top 8. I'm in top 8. I am undefeated. in Modern Super League so far this season. Went 2-0 on week 1, and then 2-0 in the winners bracket. And then I am playing in top 8 today. And I can't promise I'll go 2-0 again, obviously, but do my best. And we got Mosswood Dread Knight. And nothing. Just a pretty blank pack for us.
Give me what I want! That's not what I want! Give me what I want!
I mean, like, Dread Knight's kind of fine. It's just, like, cheap. We have ways to make black mana also. It's not, like, super easy, but, like, I just think Grotto here, honestly. We're, like, almost monocolored, so, like, the scry's kind of cool. I'm not streaming Super League. I'm in the... So Super League is going to be us doing coverage of our own matches and stuff, so... I'll take the Grotto. Not very exciting, but... Renin 7... Heart of the Wilds. This is a... Whenever a creature enters battlefield, a controller may draw a card. If its power is greater than each other creature's power. Green at X mana, any combination of colors where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. It's like kind of a mana. I'm just like the Orthopter Paradise here. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's a mana dorm. It's kind of clunky and whatever. Don't need more Planeswalkers. Again, this is just like, this card doesn't look very exciting, but it's literally the exact thing that you want. So just not even close, honestly. Gwen is kind of interesting. We love Planeswalkers, though, so it's only cast creatures. Yeah, it's a pretty easy Ornithopter Paradise here. Finally added our third 2-drop to our deck, so... And yeah, a bunch of big stuff. Crater Hoof's, like, not really that exciting for us, because we just... It's not like we're going super wide, and we have a bunch of big ways to win anyway, so just like a big, dumb 8 card. It's a big, dumb 8-mana card that could literally only win the game and does nothing otherwise. Bankbuster's pretty exciting. Kolga's pretty exciting as our removal spell. Firemind's Vessel is... Bronze Walrus, also, honestly, not even that crazy. Kolga being removal is pretty huge. Yeah. I'm going to take their Kogla or whatever it is. Take the Kogla. Maybe Bankbuster's, like, kind of hard for us to use, too, because we have a lot of mana stuff. So, Many Journeys... Proving Ground, Ironcrag, Archive. Take Ironcrag here, just the most reliable 2-mana rock in the pack, and hopefully table the Many Journeys. I think there's a good chance at tables. Yeah, pretty easy pick here, I think. More cheap cards, please. Guardian Idol.
Yeah.
Love it. Respect's relevant, doesn't matter. All right, we did it, folks. We got some cheap cards. That's great. We got Nissa here, and Cavalier of Thorns, and Dreamroot Cascade. This is pretty good. We got an Elemental check. We've got 0 Elementals. Alright, so that's not very good. We have 3 Elves, though. What? Alright, take the land here. We have plenty of playables. Just take the land, make sure the lands work. Cavalier of Thorns is pretty good, too, but let's take the land. Plenty of playables. Nantuku Slicer. 3/2 kicker, black. All right, don't really need that. None of these cards are for us, so whatever, I guess. Tameo. Palladium Mirror is pretty solid, too, honestly. You know? Oh, hold on. Menagerie Curator adds mana of any color only for creatures, though. We're playing a lot of Planeswalkers, so never mind. Palladium Mirror plays, though. This card's solid. Just a little Soul Ring action. It's a lot of ramp. Dread Knight tables, Branch Loft Pathway tables. Don't think I'm playing any of these cards, honestly. Champion of Wits is, like, not really great for us, so... We're getting a lot of playables here, obviously. Shark Typhoon, Renin 7. I'm going to have to read this card again. 2/3 of a creature I left my draw. Its control may draw a card of its power. So this card's, like, they can draw cards off it, too. Yeah. I'm just going to take the Renin 7.
Calm the trees.
So, we got to cut some cards here. I would say we're not playing Shatterfang. I would say we're not playing Huntsman's whatever. Garrick's great. Vivian's actually, like, it's pretty good in this deck. Ren, Tatiova. Tatiova doesn't make the deck. The Duplicator, Coglove, Warrenclex, Horniqueen, Nissa, Leveler, double X spell. This is 23 cards. It's also a Walrus and a Firemind Vessel. Both ramp elements. Cemetery, not really useful for us. Walrus, EDB, Scry 2. Or the Vessel. I'll take the Vessel. Kind of a weird card, but... We're not playing Dread Knight, I don't think, so. Man-Made reset, thanks so much. This is 24 cards. Yeah, this is the big Ren and 7. So this makes the big Tree Folk tokens, and you can... Honestly, it's tough, though, in Limited, because the plus ability, like... It's pretty hard to plus this card more than, you know, two times in Limited. So, might not make the deck, actually. Take the Proving Grounds. You may exert this on attacks if you put a creature on the battlefield. Cavalier Thorns tables, also. Wow. Green was super open this draft. And Nissa not worth reading. Alright. So... Let's take a look. Chromatic Cube, playing mono green. I know, right? That'll be the thumbnail. Alright, so... Ugh. It hates our deck. Alright, maybe it's bad. I don't know. Alright, so... We're looking at... There's a lot of... How do I, make this not ugly? I can do that, right? Yes, I can. Love it. So we got the... We have a lot of 6 drops here. This is a 4 drop, kind of. Oh, this is a 7 drop. This is an 8 drop. Never mind. We got a lot of 7 and 8 drops, too. So, 25 cards here. I got to cut 1 or 2. Palladium Mirror. Firemind's Vessel is pretty bad. You know, it does ramp, but, like, I don't even need this card, honestly. And then 24 cards. We're going to play, like, an island. We have Cascade, Channel Pathway, Grotto. Am I even playing the Triumph? We have 2 blue cards in our entire deck. And then we have Thopter makes any color, Druid makes any color, Dryad makes any color, Dryad finds the blue, Asika makes any color, and the duels, yeah. Is blue better than black? Yeah, I think so. Like, our best black card is double black, which is, like, a little harder. And then, like, I think both the X spells are just really, really good. So... 24 cards, 16 lands is fine. We got enough 2s. Actually, these aren't 2s. These are really expensive. But, I mean, Goosebump, you can just play on 4. It's just a freaking 4/4. It makes 2 food. It makes a food or whatever, which is great. So, this is a Praetor, right? Yeah. Huntsman Saga, like, what are we sacking to it? You know? It's not like we have fodder everywhere to sacrifice, so. Incubation Druid, did I read this wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. Incubation Druid does not. You need a land for blue. Okay, my bad. Still have plenty of blue sources, though. So we'll play an island. Island, Cascade, Pathway, Triome, Grotto. It's plenty for blue, so. Honestly, I'm not in love with this Ren and 7. Again, you can't really plus it more than once in Limited. Maybe twice. I'll play some long games too, probably. Maybe we play like the Huntman Saga or... Let's see. Chatterfang, what makes tokens in our deck? We've got... Goose makes tokens. Garrick makes tokens. Vivian makes tokens. Ren makes tokens. Hornet Queen makes tokens. Nissa makes tokens. That's it. Not that much. So we get a squirrel on top of our extra token stuff. Wait, what the hell is this? Why is this? That's weird. Leveler makes tokens, but under our opponent's control. Yeah, under your control. So, 24 cards. Question is, like, is Ren and 7 worth playing? I think that's my big question here. I don't think it is. Let me cut that and play either Chatterfang, Huntsman Redemption, or Tatiovo. Which Tatiova's pretty good too, actually. Kind of a fan of this card. Let's play Tatiova. Alright, then Cascade, Pathway, Triome, Grotto, 1 island, and a bajillion forests. Oops. And I think that's it, folks. That's our deck. So, that's the deck, folks. You want to do a little predictions? You can do a little prediction here. Kind of Bronze Mythic style. What do you think, folks? 7 wins, yay or nay. All right, chat, come back. Iron Crag, explore a bunch of huge cards on the draw. Yeah, I guess. We'll make it work. What a kill for a cultivate, you know? Maybe a Kadama's reach. Any boomers in chat? Opponent mulligans we're going to keep. Did I make a Mask reference? I didn't mean to, but I can. The Mask is a freaking great movie. Somebody stop me! So we're going to go... we're going to Iron Crag, because if we don't draw land for Explore, we can't play. I mean, we're probably in trouble here if we draw land, obviously, so... Please, God, draw land. Doyle! Oh, we didn't draw land. Sucks. Alright. Immortal. They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. And I go boom chicka boom, boom chicka boom, boom chicka boom. 18 land? I think 17 land is fine. 18 is too many, I think, though. We draw Warzone, Duplicator, and Cure. So this thing, if I were to prototype this, I would return this to their hand, and then I would get a copy of it into my hand. They could obviously then cast it again and exile this, but I don't think I care, honestly. So, yeah, sure, let's do that. I think having our Bull Spell in our blue-green deck is kind of cool, so we get a copy of Polymorphous into our hand. If they want to polymorph this, I just draw another creature, which is great, so. Need to draw land. That's obviously on the agenda here, so. Now I draw a creature, and I have better odds to draw land. Didn't draw land. Drew a Mystic, though. That's fine. All right, so let's go Spring Bloom Druid. Sack a land. We're going to get a Forest and an Island. Play Llanowar Elves. All right, that's not bad. So, I guess you want a Vorinclex, or I'm not sure what order we're going to play things in. If we Vorinclex before the... what a jerk. What a freaking jerk. Let's just Coglo this stupid thing. Let's just draw land and Coglo this. Oh, they're going to cast it right, though. So, that sucks. Alright. We draw another non-land. We are having trouble right now. We just cannot draw land. I guess we could polymorph the Hostage Taker. We can go Kiora, untap, polymorph, or polymorph thing. And then that's a way of playing a mana. Yeah, I guess that's fine. If we Vivian, like, make a 3/3 and they kill, it's pretty bad. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's play Kiora. Untap. Play Polymorphist. Hit their Hostage Taker. They're going to draw a creature here, but like we just need to empty this board a little bit. And then getting Kiora in play is important too, so. Say go. Want to cast Kogla and just like kill something and then draw a card. Our hand's obviously pretty juiced. I'm sure theirs is too, but. Karn's Silix. Destroy each non-land permanent, mana value X or less, only as a sorcery. That's fine, honestly. I draw land too. Great. So I get to just play a 6-drop here, draw a card off of each. I can just play Vivian and kill it. I might have a counterspell here though. So just play a land. I'm just gonna play Kogla, and then if they. We play Vivian, we could try and disenchant this. They have a counterspell, though, it kind of sucks. Whereas if I play Kogla, I get to draw a card, guaranteed. They waste their entire turn popping this, and my hand just freaking juiced. So, I think I like that. And they counter it, whatever. The problem here would be Censor, but I'm not going to play around that, so. Play this thing. This disenchants. Oh, Nissa. I'm sorry. Not Vivian. Nissa. This one. This one over here. Planeswalkers. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I could have smoking on the soundboard. Smoking. Aye, 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 aye.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
You gotta get Jim Carrey on the soundboard. I can't believe it. I don't have a single Jim Carrey effect on the soundboard. Jim Carrey's great. What is going on here, opponent? Come on. What are we doing?
Fool of a took.
It's a freaking monkey. It's King Kong. Monkey. King Kong. Smash. Somebody stop me. That's a good one. Yeah, that's great. That's a good one. Had some good interviews, folks. I'm not going to lie. They're going to rewind. Sure, yeah. I get it. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, so untap your lands. Yada, yada, yada. We just say go. They can select if they want to, I guess. They get a Silix here. This is fine, obviously. Didn't get the draw card of Kior, unfortunately, but our hand's still pretty damn juiced, so this is fine. We're gonna do X equals 2. Oh, 3. Oh, I have to have the elf too, right? Okay. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unique lands for Field of the Dead. And they're gonna play Rafine. So we play Vorinclex here. Obviously all of our Planeswalkers get freaking juiced. Yeah, let's play Vorinclex. I'm in. Your turn. Places out, Dan. Alright, they have the Field of Dead going. They play Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. That's pretty bad for us. Turns off Hornet Queen and Goose Mother. I don't really have a way to kill this. That's not good. Can I kill them with Nissa? I don't get double counters. No, it's only +5. Plus 4 plus 4. Okay, we draw Forest. Now it's +5 +5. Can't even attack, really, because they just have like 3 tokens. It's kind of bad for us. Elish Norn's a really annoying card. Probably just play Nissa and make a token. And threaten lethal next turn. That's still pretty good, right? So play Nissa for a full amount. And just plus and make a huge creature. Oh, it's going to be huge, too, because of the Vorinclex. Like really, really huge. So just play this. Comes in with 14 counters. And then we're just going to plus it. And we're going to have a 16-16. Just say go. And now if I don't kill this, I can ultimate kill next turn, so... Del Banishing like the Vorinclex, pretty lucky. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They could, in theory, kill Nissa here. Yeah, we can't kill Elish Norn. That's like the one downside of being blue-green, obviously. They can't kill Nissa, but like it's still there. Or sure. Whatever, I guess. I guess use all your cards and kill all of my stuff. Alright, opponent's running hot over in the sun. There's always that, I suppose. Yeah. Your little deck. What if they had it all? Alright, this card. And they drew a Memory Deluge off of their thing. This is the kind of like anti-cube deck where it's just like a, you know, Esper control deck with all the kill spells and stuff. It's very against the theme of the cube kind of thing. They try to make these decks not good, but like it's still good, obviously, so. All right, so now they have 12 cards left, and I'm just dead. All right, yeah, whatever, I guess. Like, all right, yeah. Tough game. Pretty good draw from our opponent. All right, folks, are brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
trying to improve on that one a little bit. You know, that was a tough game. And it's good. We can keep this. Harrison Mage is now in chat. Everyone say boo, Harrison Mage. Boo. Boo. I'm just kidding. Good games, my friend. Alright, so we draw a 2-drop. Sick. The World Tree for our opponent. Here's Incubation Druid. So we have turn 3 Garrick, perhaps. Let's be nice to our viewers, please. Or else you get banned. See the RC? Awesome, my friend. I'll see you there. So they have an Artifact Incubation Druid. We have... we just kill this, right? This is freaking insane. This is peak Garrick Relentless. So bolt this thing. It actually won't even flip because it has no power. Love it.
I'm gonna cut you down.
A drinking game for my catchphrases? It's not a good idea. Please don't do that. Now I get to kill this thing also. That's insane. Cavalier of Thorns also. That's insane. This game's going a little better than the last game, right? Alright, so Grotto Scry. And no boom booms here. Just gonna bolt and kill this thing. Now you can tutor up creatures too, which is kind of awesome. Little Garrick action. Okay. Bant something or other. We got Hornet Queen here. Garrick the Veil Cursed. And just, it's...
Game. Blouses.
Sure. I'm not gonna complain, I guess. Don't forget also at 10 new bruises tomorrow. The 9th Thursday. Brand new brews. Favorite piece of content that I do. Hope to see you there. 10 new brews. Bang. Check it out. Cool reset. Thanks so much. Hands great keep. Alright. Tap land go. We got 2 mana rocks. Some big boomers. Doing the thing. What am I playing in Modern? I don't want to reveal it yet. It's a big secret. Big secret. My competitors may be watching. I don't care that much, but... How do you know, Greeny T? Wait. Are you spying on me? Alright, so let's go Iron Crag into Palladium Mirror. I have 10,000 mana. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana on turn 4. It's not bad. Oath of Kaya. Alright, that's fun. So we get to, I guess just Cavalier here. Yeah, playing Kogla, no targets. Play Cavalier, and then play... Actually, can I, this costs 5 to adapt. And then I get 3 back. It's not good enough, so let's just play Cavalier of Thorns. And get a Dream Root Cascade. Mill some goodies over. Play this thing. Attack for 0. Pow, and say go. Alright, so... Shard, of course. Cool. Start a land. Okay. Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. That's cool. We have 5, 6, 7 mana. It's like play Kiora, untap, pump this thing.
Like light, one drop ripples and grows.
Love the adapt sound effect. very Zerg-esque. Gross little breeding pool stuff. So now if they wrath me, I just go Kogla, draw a card. Or I can play a creature, I can Kogla it. My board's pretty good. If Cavalier dies, it... Oh, okay.
After it was all over,
All right.
he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
Spawn more Overlords. Sam plays. You should draw land, but the Grotto can help find a land here. Hopefully. Alright, it's Grotto for a land. That's a land. Keep it. Every Mythic back in the day used to have an animation. Back in the day. Draw land. Great. Alright, yeah, just say go. Play Kiora. You got Warzone Duplicator. They're playing Lutri. That's unfair. Lutri's the dumb cube card. Just like a free commander. Any major sponsorships in the works? I mean, back end stuff usually isn't, you know, front end stuff until it stops being back end stuff. They play a Inspector that loots and exiles cards, and you can flip this thing. Sure. Just play Kiora and Ornithopter Paradise.
Don't bother. Let's get moving.
So we've got possible Nissa next turn. We can Warzone Duplicator as a 6/6. You can do a lot of stuff here. Leveler's getting teed up too. We got 4, 5, 6 mana. Valky, God of Lies. That's kind of rude, actually. Pretty good against my mono green, you know, big creature deck. But sure, that's fine. Whatever. It's cool. That's okay. It's fine. Whatever. It's cool. It's okay.
Yeah.
God of Lies. Oh, I mean, I would like to do a sponsorship for the betting company. I have not contacted them, nor they've contacted me. You know, like, be a cool one. I do love their betting. All right, land. So we get to just play Nissa and just like make an idiot draw a card, I guess, right? We've got 5, 6, 7 mana. We're one off of Leveler. Yeah, let's do that. All right, 5, 6. Yeah, we're mana short, so do this. So we got, let's play max size Nissa. Plus it, make a token, draw a card. And then we draw a land for Leveler. Cool. Just playing some boom booms, you know. At the old Inspector here. Did I end up hiring someone? So the last 3 days, if you want to update what's going on in Jim Davis MTG world, the last 3 days have been all my interviews. Here are all of the resumes for all my interviewees. There are a lot of them. So I took in 50 applications, which is honestly incredible. I did 12 interviews, and there are honestly a good amount of good candidates. I'm going to be doing a next stage of it early next week, where I have like kind of cull it down like Survivor style to a smaller group, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but it's pretty crazy. All right, we draw Vortex, also pretty crazy. Nothing really worth killing here with Leveler, so. What are they going to do day to day? Exclamation point hiring, if you want the information on it. Alright, so we're just going to have Vortex. Then we're just going to have Vortex. Spring Bloom. So you just plus this thing and make a 10/10, draw a card. Actually, they're just dead. If I fight with ultimated, right? If I ultimate, it's 8, it's 14. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I was lethal. Like, I could just ultimated. Whatever, I screwed up. That's fine. Just gonna attack for a bunch and probably win the game anyway. So either way here, even if they were like to untap and Wrath, we just have like 2 Planeswalkers and a Leveler and a Courser and everything too. So there are no games of Magic played in the interview process. Being good at Magic is not a requirement for the job. Knowing Magic well is a requirement, but. So we're going to block Valky on that and give him my thing back. This feels wrathy, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, our hand's pretty juiced, so. We'll miss lethal, but. Loot again on the Inspector. Alright, so aside from that first match, we're cruising along here. To hire the right person. Hand's great, keep. explaining banding. It's funny because like everyone thinks banding is so bad. Everyone's like banding is the worst mechanic ever. It's so stupid. Banding's freaking broken. Like if you know how banding works, like it's insane. So banding basically means that like everything. If you ever get in combat with a person with banding, all your shit dies and all their stuff lives. Like banding is basically just it's a little clearer on defense. But when you band together on blocks, you assign the damage, not your opponent. So, like, if you have 3/3/3s and they have a 6/6, you can assign 2 and 2 and 2, and all your things live and everything dies. Like, it's just broken. It basically just means, like, your opponent can never attack into you. Like, kind of thing. So, all right, to keep his hands. Hands great. Ranger Explore also, sure. Okay. I think we just play Explore first, because this will get a mana back later, so... sure, that was also a good draw. Man, we're doing it. Captain Lannery Storm. They chose the right art, too. Love it. Alright, so they make a treasure and attack. That's pretty good. So you can go Tatiova here. Honestly, like, play Tatiova and then kill it's pretty bad, though. I want to play it next turn and then draw a card. So we just play, like, Iron Crag into Asika or Palladium Mirror. Can't block this anyway, because it could have 4 power. And do I want to flip the Iron Crag? I think I do, honestly. It's pretty good on the Asika, so... Kind of weird gap, but sure. So we turn the Iron Crag into Everflame Hero's Legacy. One of the weirdest designs ever, because a lot of flip cards don't need to be flip cards. This would be the best flip card, like the perfect design for a flip card. It's just an awkward card, but all right, so no blocks. Go on. Let's see, play Tatiova. Land, draw a card. And that's pretty good. Alright. Like, I don't know why they didn't just wait and put this card in, like, a flip card set, you know? Like, obviously it's Sword in the Stone, I get the idea, but, like, I don't know, it just doesn't really... It doesn't work. It's a miss for me. It's going to be a no from me, dog. All right, Captain Lannery Storm. What's up? All right. Take 2. Got a lot of mana here. We've gotten 3 unopposed Lannery Storm hits. They have 8 mana, ready to rock and roll.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Alright, not good, but not the end of the world. Obviously, my 2 important creatures are still alive, so... Land, draw a card. The Goose Mother. I would like to put the thing on the... I don't even know. Let's see here. If I crank Goose Mother for... Make it a 6/6. Maybe make it a 7. Obviously, they kill, it's very bad for us. And obviously, whenever things die, I still lose too, so... No, it does not lose abilities. Again, it's a very awkward card, very poorly worded. This loses the abilities and not the creature. This would be a 4/6, which is not really good enough. Yeah, let's just do this as like a 7/7, I think. Yeah. 4/7, whatever. Can trade Tatioba if you like really have to, but thanks, Bag. Appreciate it. Set reviews are up on YouTube, folks. If you missed them, set reviews are on YouTube. Oh God. That's bad. Tybalt's pretty busted. Pretty hard card to beat, being a 7-mana Planeswalker, obviously. They're going to leave back their Massacre Worm? Sure. I mean, now I get to kill the Tybalt, right? Like, alright. Play a land, draw a card. Hydro Crisis is gas. However, we got to, like, equip an attack here, so just put this here. And then attack this. And I think we're gonna, they'll block this. We'll crack a food and play a Dryad. So well worth it. They can still cast the Goose Mother, unfortunately, but 1, 2, 3, 4 Dryad blocks Lannery Storm. I suppose Palladium Mirror, but it's a little harder to kill, sure. I mean, we get to play a big Crisis next turn, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe I should play the Palladium Mirror, actually. Tips for drafting Cube. I mean, this cube or just Cube in general? Liliana's not good either. Sure.
And you think you can win?
Synergy is important. Curve's very important. Man, this is aggressive. Alright, block here. Am I dead? I feel kind of dead. Exile a creature and put 2 loyalty counters. Wow. Wow. They did the thing with the Liliana. They added the counters to the Liliana. We're dead now, right? So we play Crisis for a bunch, then just die to the Edict in the board. Oh, I need to, like, draw something else, too. So we can let's do like, X equals 4 and see what we draw. Probably dead here, but... Cavalier Idol. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Tough game. Yeah, unopposed Lannery Storm's kind of gross, unfortunately. We couldn't find a good blocker for it and stuff. Ornithopter of Paradise. Take me to the Promised Land. Scry. Keep it. It's pretty good. Not too shabby. 1 Ornithopter of Paradise, please.
The roles you were born to fill.
Watch out!
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's alright. It's alright. Gonna be okay. Bolton the bird. Alright. That's not a bad draw. It's a nice little draw there. A little Garrick Relentless action. Try and kill my stuff. I play a Planeswalker. Not a bad choice. They play the Rider. I probably just kill it with Garrick. They're going to play a Naked Omnixils.
After 1,000 years,
You say so. And we don't draw land. Alright, so we just attack Ob. Just like make a token or whatever. It's fine. Attack this. Naked Ob is pretty bad. I'm very surprised I played that over Murderous Rider. Like, I guess I should actually made a 3/3 first. Because now they can ping it and flip it. I get a 1/1 instead of a 2/2. It's still like fine though. I don't know. I'm just gonna kill this probably, so yeah, it's fine. Alright, so there you go.
I can handle the wilds just fine.
I'll take 2.
Go ahead.
Down to 18.
For mercy.
You got me. You draw land. Pretty simple equation here. We have a 5-drop, a 6-drop, and an 8-drop. So 4 lands, not really enough. There's your Murderous Rider. Sort of a land. Alright, let's just kill this freaking thing. Kill this, kill Ob. Play Guardian Idol, say go. Flipperoni on the Garrick.
This is my territory.
Not the most effective Ob Nixilis. You know, make a token. I guess it traded with 1/2/2 and they gain them 2 life. It's not particularly good for 3 mana, you know? Really want to casualty this guy. Probably see this card in 10 New Brews tomorrow with that 2 mana 8/8. Why doesn't Garrett get to activate again? It's not a new Planeswalker. It just flips. It doesn't leave the battlefield and come back. It's still the same permanent. Alright, so now I draw a land off. Alright, so I mean, I'm gonna, if I play Vorinclex, I'm definitely just gonna kill it. Just play Cavalier of Thorns. Just pump this. Reverend Doge! New sub, what's your name? Where you're from? Welcome to the Pile Drivers. Alright. Cavalier of Thorns, what do you got? Resolves, cool. Get a little blue mana for our trouble also. Also binning the Hydroid Graces is excellent. Now if this dies, let's get that back, which is cool. We've got 4 creatures in the graveyard also. Pyromancer, sure. 10 New Brews decks are not built. Anvil, probably not. I don't know. It's kind of a boring card. But discarding a Gyruda and a Perforos's Intervention. Alright. Draw. So, I mean, you could just play Vorinclex, I guess, and plus this Garrick. Or we could play Tatiova and draw cards. Play freaking Vorinclex, right? Like, plus this, 2 loyalty counters.
This is my territory.
And then when it comes to combat time, do I even get frisky here? Because I have the ultimate next turn. I guess this is fine, right? Yeah, just freaking attack, whatever. So I'll leave back to 2/2. They're gonna double block Vorinclex with these. They're gonna try, so they have a way to finish it off. It's fine. Still have the ultimate next turn anyway, so kill all your stuff. Unless they have some sort of wrath effect. Our hand's still juiced, so they already used the braid. No bolts. Some sort of big dumb sweeper I'm not thinking of. Do they have a Star of Extinction? Nailed it. It's Planeswalker too? God, what a joke. Alright, so man, remember cool animations? Pepperidge Farm members. Shit Crazy's back. Alright, so untap. And we've got 5, 6, 7 mana. Just play Krasis in 5/5. Sure. Works for me. Play Krasis, draw 2. Super League starts in about an hour and a half. Hand still juiced. Bunch of boom booms. Star's pretty good. Like, Big Wrath plus Stone Rain's pretty good in this format. Because everyone's just playing 1,008 drops, so. What's up, friend? Is aggro a thing in this cube? Not really, no. This cube is like basically like a commander cube. It's just like big, dumb, stupid stuff. You know, if you're a more competitive player like me, it's not the best cube for you, honestly. But it's still cube. Cube's fun, you know. All right, so they play a. I don't have mana to actually do. We can go. We just play Hornet Queen, right? Attack for 5. Later, Ziriak. Hello. Have a good class, my friend. Alright, let's play Hornet Queen. Whatever. Here's a Hornet Queen. Beat that. Yeah, every deck's just like big, stupid stoop for sure. Not the bees. Pretty busted guard, honestly. Oh, they're coming in. Wow. That's aggro. Alright. We'll try and kill this. Do they have another sweeper? Throwing creatures at one another until someone pulls their Crater Hoof. Isn't that just what Commander is, too? Like, you know, Commander's fine. It's not really my thing, you know? Why kill it? Why not kill it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I win next turn either way. I still have lethal. If they have a Wrath or some big thing to do, then we, like, you know, kill their stuff. Our hand's still freaking juiced. Okay.
This is my bargain, you mewling quim.
So they get to play Realm Scorcher, Hellkite. They'll kill some bees. I level her, kill their thing, attack for 5. I draw land, I guess, but. They have Virtue of Persistence, and then double ping. Sure, I feel like Virtue isn't super necessary there, right? It's like, actually, I think of everything now, so sure. Alright, I mean, I'd love to draw an untapped land. Virtue is pretty scary. We draw it. Oh, we draw it.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
My god.
Alright, eat that. Take this. And looking pretty good for lethal next turn. Realm Scorcher Hellkite. Jaya Fiery Negotiator. Not a particularly good card on this board.
You should fight everything with fire.
The party don't start till I walk in.
Exile top 2. And they get a Crucius. Not very impressive here. Sure. They discard Burn Down the House. I guess I can't kill my big idiot, right? Alright. Can we go like Iron Crag? Tatiova. Flip the Iron Crag. Play land, draw. And then equip this thing to do something big. Put this, I mean, we have lethal like 17 different ways, but this way they can kill my leveler is still lethal too. Works for me.
And they all lived happily ever after.
Yeah, hand's great keep. And you know the 2 drops like You know, how more could you possibly want? I have a spell that costs less than 3, so I'm stoked. Garrick's cool. Mindstone. Busted. Oh, no. Land of Halvis Mystic. What are you doing? Alright. That's annoying. Sure. We would have had the turn 1 Mystic, turn 2 Kiora draw. Oh, man. Brutal. Play a 2-3. Something we can Garrick. Ah, yes. The old turn 3 tank. Great time at the follow button. Watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, again, support the channel, please, if you enjoy the content. If there's any content creator you like to watch and you enjoy the content that they make and you enjoy, watching it and consuming it, make sure you support them, alright? Hit the buttons, support the things. Lauren, what is this? They have 3 cards that are cheap? That's not even, that shouldn't even be allowed. Alright, so play land. Play Kiora, untap, play Elf. It's cheating, right? 1 drops, mana ramp, interaction, all cheap. All good lands, too. Oh my god. Whew. Oh, but their deck is kind of like messy. Alright, sure. They mill over Tameo, Vivian, Voice, Red Land, Field of the Dead. But sure. In a bit of trouble. They attack, we just suck it up. Yeah, we're in some big trouble here, honestly. Draw land. Alright, we did draw a land. So now we can Warzone Duplicator the Cavalier of Thorns, which is obviously pretty rough with the Field of the Dead. But probably just necessary at this point. I get to go... Oops. Milling them as possible, I guess. Yeah, that's true. A couple Cavaliers. So make a 6/6. We're going to bounce this. Get my own copy of it and draw a card with Kiora. It's pretty good. And say go. I think Golos is a very good first pick in this format. I feel that that's also a great thing to be doing too. Play Cavalier again. This will also get them a zombie unless they miss. Oh, almost missed. They have Festival too? Jeez. Alright, well. Oh my god, they're doing it. Alright, so we play our own Cavalier. Build up to Hornet Queen, which is pretty good. Can actually just explore and play the Cavalier here, which is kind of cool. So, play Explore. Vivian. Play land, play Cavalier, get a land, draw a card, 2 good blockers. Trying to keep this Kiora alive for the moment. Draw a card. Alright, I mean, we got stuff here, like... Is there any thought to untapping my Mystic here? Is a Kiora on 1 better than 2? Not better, but I want blocker? I don't think so, just like a... Alright, so we can like Hornet Queen. We got a big Krasis kind of lined up. Each player draws, sure. They want Kiora dead, it's dead. It's going to be hard to maximize Kiora going forward, but that just kind of is what it is. Flashback Festival. Top 5. Oracle of the Alpha. I guess they're not decking. And they have a Johnny Sleeper Agent. It's pretty funny. The old anti-deck tech. You saw nothing. Come on, opponent. Let's go here. Put some counters on the Cavalier of Thorns. It's so funny with like they have like this thing on deck. And they're gonna attack my Kiora. It's got freaking vigilance too. Well, thanks to this thing. Alright, whatever. I agree. No battle what's on arena is egregious. Gonna get back Vivian, Monsters Advocate. I have that card too. Alright. We draw Nissa, Ascendant Animus. Man, everyone grab a Snickers, folks, because we're not going anywhere for a while. We have 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Alright. I mean, honestly, Hornet Queen into Nissa might be good enough to win. It's kind of sick. I mean, it's +7/+7. Yeah, honestly, I think we should win next turn. Draw, sure. So don't time walk me, you know? Here's a Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. Cool animation.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
A world of monsters. This is my paradise. We will adapt to any threat.
Give me what I want! That's not what I want! Give me what I want!
All right, well, I'll be on time for Super League. It looks like. They Kinnan Bondage Prodigy. That's great. Okay. Kinnan Bonder Prodigy into a Elvish Norn, the top 5 cards of her library, aka best possible hit, not even close. Even after shuffling in all the Power 9 to lower their odds by a lot. Okay, you got me. I'm tapping out. That's it. It's over. So, Super League, YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, folks, tomorrow, of course, is 10 New Brews, and the set review is already up on YouTube. Go check that out as well. Bronze Mythic starts next week, next Tuesday. A lot going on. I'm going to go play Super League, and YouTube, peace.